attraction of studying physics is that you look at things from the giant cosmos to tiny atoms, particles. You try to understand the fundamental equations that govern all physical phenomena, both at the small scale and also at the large scale. In the physics course in Oxford, we try and take you through all the different aspects of physics, from the microphysics to the macrophysics, from principles to do with relativity, quantum mechanics, electromagnetism. In the first year, you do a split between mathematics and physics. This is because mathematics is the language in which physics is written. So you wouldn't study 18th century French literature without having some command of French. In the same way, because mathematics is the language of physics, you have to study quite a lot of mathematics to get the most out of physics. So the first year is split between those two halves. You do 2 courses in mathematics, 2 courses in physics. The subjects that you look at in physics cover mechanics, special relativity, circuits, electromagnetism and optics, and give you a broad foundation in physics. In addition, there are some special options that you can do, which include quantum ideas, complex variables and astronomy. At the end of the first year, you do a qualifying exam, and if you get through that, you move through to the following years. And in the 2nd, 3rd and 4th year, your final degree class is based on examinations done at the end of each of those years. So in the 2nd year, you tackle some really key ideas in physics. You do a lot more on electromagnetism, quantum mechanics, and you also look at thermal physics. Thermal physics is the study of macroscopic systems, thermodynamics and statistical mechanics. And that gives you then the foundation to move on into the 3rd year, where there's quite a bit of specialization, using these principles in physics to look at things ranging from cosmology through to the properties of particles, including studies of fluid dynamics, biophysics, and a whole range of other aspects of physics. You're then ready in the 4th year to specialise, and then you go down certain avenues depending on what you find most interesting. So you will probably choose 2 of these options, which span the range of things looking at the macro universe to the micro universe and everything in between. Climate physics, for example, is inside the course on atmospheric and oceanic physics. You also, and this is a major part of the 4th year, you do a project. And that project involves joining one of the research groups and working with them on some particular aspect of research for a year. Whichever college you go to, you will have a very similar experience as far as the departmental teaching is concerned. You'll do the same lectures, you'll go to the same practicals. The difference between the different colleges is in the small group tutorial teaching that you get, which is based at the college. One great advantage of Mansfield is that it's located very close to the science area, so it's a very short walk to the physics department. We're one of the closest colleges to the physics department. But Mansfield is also a small, very supportive community. We're looking for students who, regardless of background or previous experience, have an aptitude for physics. We're looking for people who are interested, who are committing to what is actually quite a difficult course. There are plenty of easier subjects that you can study, but physics is a course which, for those who have that passion and interest in the subject, will drive them forwards to learn more about the universe. It's also a subject, I think, which has a lot of applications, and so our students end up going into a whole variety of different fields in the future. Some stay in research, stay and do PhDs, either in this university or elsewhere. Some go into research in companies, some work in machine learning, in teaching, in the city, in a whole range of different possible careers. I think one of the great things about being trained to be a physicist is you have that ability to think outside the box, to pick up concepts and look at them in a very analytical way. And the training, the rigorous training that you get through a physics degree, makes you very attractive for future employers. Good places to start for further information are the Oxford Physics website. If you click on the links that say Study Here, you can find more information and a brochure about the Oxford Physics course. also come to the Mansfield website, and there you'll find more about Mansfield College. Thank you.